What's up, everybody? This is, of course, your boy Chef Don, and I am here with another video. Listen, we got some things to get into. I want to figure out what happened to Corneisha Butler. Corneisha Butler was a Atlanta native who was unalived, or just flat out, just unalived by her ex-girlfriend, not ex-girlfriend. Okay, we're gonna go through a couple of things here. This can be very triggering, so I do want to go ahead and let you guys know that, but we do have to talk about it. Listen, please, if you have not subscribed to the channel, again, please go ahead and make sure that you subscribe and bang that notification bell so you don't miss nothing, okay? Because we are going to be talking about these stories, even as hard as they come across. They are going to be hard to talk about, but we have to discuss them, right? But I do want to go ahead and give you guys a full disclaimer. All commentary is alleged. Okay, all commentary is alleged, and I will go ahead and cite my sources in the description box of this video so that you guys know where I got this information from. Period. Point blank. Let's get into this introduction, and we're gonna get right into some things. Period. All right. So welcome to Hot Topics, episode number 5. We are here to discuss Miss Corneisha Butler. Okay. So we're going to get into some stories when it comes to Corneisha Butler. Again, Corneisha Butler was actually a mother of 4 children. And once we get into this story, you'll see how disturbing this thing is, because it could be that some things may have happened in front of her children. All right, so we definitely have to talk about this. Keep in mind, again, this may trigger some, but we do have to talk about it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and above all, make sure you like this video. Let me just go ahead and let you guys know that there are channels that talk about these types of things, right? But if we don't normally talk about them, we got to push it up in the algorithm. So with that being said, please push this video up in the algorithm by liking this video. Same for Mr. Rasheem Carter. I did a story on Rasheem Carter, and I am asking that you all please, if you can, make sure you check that story out. I see YouTube is playing with me a little bit, so please make sure that you check that story out. Okay. All right, let's get into some things. So getting into the story of Miss Corneisha Butler. Now, Sakia Perkins was the ex-girlfriend, the victim's ex-girlfriend. She fatally shot Corneisha Butler on Thursday. Friends and family claim that Butler had a restraining order against Perkins because she burned the young mother's Mercedes-Benz last year, stalking her for months after their breakup. Perkins is also said to have been envious of Butler and committed the violent act in front of her children. Now, again, this is sad. This is very, very sad. So it seems like Corneisha Butler was a hustler. Okay, we're just going to put it on out there. It seems like Corneisha Butler did whatever she had to do for her children, and she looks like she definitely had a lot going on for herself. Now, they're saying in this article that the ex-girlfriend was very envious of her, and I can actually see that. Now, mind you, there was a restraining order already against the ex-girlfriend. All right. Now, if there was a restraining order against the ex-girlfriend, one thing I've learned about restraining orders and protective orders is that they absolutely mean nothing. Absolutely mean nothing to anyone, because a lot of times that is a cry out for help that's always ignored. It's always ignored. To me, honestly, and I hate to say this, but it's the truth. It feels like in most cases it's just a piece of paper that you sign, and that's it. That's it. You're not getting anything from it. Things like this still continue to happen, even though she did have a restraining order and a protective order against Perkins. Now, it doesn't say right here that she had the protective order, but once we get further into the article and upon family post, we'll see. All right. Now, Butler ended their relationship many months ago A social media post from acquaintances indicated the former pair had a history of domestic problems throughout the course of their 6-year partnership. Perkins published a mysterious Facebook post from the day before Butler passed away about starting again and forgetting the past. Now, Perkins is a piece of shit. Now, I'm just going to call it what it is, okay? She's a piece of shit. And you talk about you gonna move on and you gonna move forward and all this kind of stuff. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. I mean, like, girl, bye. Um, anyway. So this is Perkins, okay? This is Perkins here. All right. This is Perkins. Now, Perkins was arrested and charged with first-degree murder, possession of firearm or weapon, and cruelty to children, as posted by the Fulton County Police Department. Her previous records were related to burning Butler's vehicle in October of 2021. Now, I say burning of vehicles because it's being alleged that she burned more than one vehicle. Now, news of Butler's death went viral on Facebook, Twitter, and users are still mourning the tragic loss of Shanquilla Robinson, a young woman who died during a vacation in Cabo with a group of friends. Now, again, I wanted to bring this to you guys. Now, there are a couple of things that I do want to discuss in regards to this. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to get into this report and then we're going to get into the alleged text messages, okay? Now, this is the report. I'm sorry, this is a Twitter post. And someone says she lives in my neighborhood. I can literally take a picture of the pink Mercedes if I look out my window. This is sad. I seen her come home the day I promise you guys. That day, I promise you guys. I don't have Facebook, so I had no idea that she was in such a dispute. Not that I could have done anything. I really think that you probably, we always think, that we can always intervene, but it seems like that they may have had a way of hiding a lot of that they were dealing with in their relationship, um which is very scary, especially when you have children. That's scary. That's scary. So yeah, that's scary. All right, so let's get into this report. All right. Now, to go ahead and show you guys the burned vehicles. Okay, these are the burned vehicles that allegedly Miss Perkins burned. Okay, these are the alleged vehicles that Miss Perkins burned. All right. Now, what I want to do is get into these text messages. Now, before I read these text messages, I do want you guys to know that this could definitely be a trigger for you all. So I want to make sure that I let you know that before we get into it. Give me just a second here. All right. So here is the alleged text messages from Corneisha's ex-girlfriend, okay? Miss Perkins, the dog. Okay. Um This is not really helping me what I'm looking for. Okay, now here are the text messages. Now, this allegedly is coming from the ex-girlfriend to Corneisha, and she's telling her, okay, pay your insurance. Ask now before this, I wasn't able to gather the screenshot, but before this, she did send a picture of the burned vehicles. Okay, she sent a picture of the burned vehicles. And so the ex-girlfriend is responding, talking about, okay, pay your insurance. Ask her then, okay, you worried about it, not me. LOL. Okay, keep talking. Yep. My mind is made up. LOL. You'll be dead soon. Wow. So keep talking. That's what I want you to do. I'm going for first degree and not second degree, and I stamped that. Oh my God. LOL. Yep. Yep. It's all fun and jokes until you scared for your life, huh? You showed up and showed the police these messages. Right there, she already knew that there was a protective order. I mean, you could tell by the way she's sending those messages. She knew that there was a protective order. She knew that Corneisha Butler was trying to move on, and she was trying to live a life for her 4 children. Okay, for her 4 children. And I'm just not quite understanding what's really going on. Now, I'm going to read this quick article because I didn't get a chance to pull it up here. Now, I read that, but there was another, and this is another issue that I have. There's not a lot of coverage on this at all. There's not a lot of coverage on this at all. So I'm going to read this one here really quick. It is with great sadness that we report the death of Corneisha Butler, a mother of 4 who was murdered by a toxic ex-girlfriend on November the 16th, 2022. She was tragically murdered by her ex-girlfriend. Now, this came months after harassment and threats from the girlfriend, who is evidently jealous of Corneisha's success. Now, just days before the unaliving, the ex-girlfriend gone to Corneisha's home and set her pink Mercedes and Jeep on fire. Now, again, I'm not sure if she done this again. Like I said, it's been hard to find a lot of facts on this particular case. It seems to be completely weird. However, she did have a protective order against her girlfriend or her ex-girlfriend, and she was definitely trying to move on. She definitely seemingly had a boyfriend, so that definitely tells me that she was definitely trying to move on. So I feel like in this particular case, we have failed this young lady yet again. We failed this young lady yet again because there has not been enough coverage on this. I'm seeing a lot of TikTok videos. I see a lot of foreign journalists are taking care of this, like way over in Kenya and stuff like that. But we're not really talking about it. So I definitely want to talk about it. We got to know what happened. I'm not sure how I mean, it was an altercation that happened in front of her son, allegedly. But I mean, it's not a lot of details in regards to this story. And y'all know what that means. You know exactly what that means. Um, okay. Like I said, there's not a lot of coverage on this. I have gone to multiple outlets to try to get the best information, and exactly what I presented and read is exactly what's being talked about. Of course, this is trending on Twitter. There's a lot of things trending on Twitter. I did try to go to Twitter to look through and see if I can find anything, but again, I wasn't able to find much in regards to this. I'm going to keep you guys updated because I'm not going to stop. I still have work to do. We got to figure this thing out, figure out what happened to Corneisha Butler. Again, I mean, it just seems very weird. It seems very weird. Um, so again, I need you guys as help. I need you guys as help. We have to figure out what happened to Corneisha Butler exactly. I do understand that that the ex-girlfriend Perkins is she has been um arrested and charged with first degree murder, which in the text messages she alleged that she was going to do first degree murder. See, this right here. You planned this. You've been planning to attack her, and she's trying to move on. Like, y'all, if you're in a relationship with someone and they show signs of this type of stuff, you gotta get away. You gotta get away. You gotta get away. Like, domestic violence is so real, and I'm not sure I understand. I get it. A lot of times we stay in situations for certain reasons, and there's a number of reasons why we do. But please get the help that you need and that you deserve, because we don't want to be talking about you because you've been unalive. Like, we don't want to do that. So please, please, please get the help that you need. Whatever that may look like. And I mean, I don't know, like, even by the sound of this, I'm not sure if like, did the brother, like, was the brother there? I mean, it said the boyfriend and the children. So I would like to hear from the boyfriend. I mean, we need to hear something. This story is not getting a lot of coverage, but there needs to be something figured out as to what actually happened to Corneisha. There are 4 children that are left without a mother. 4 children left without a mother. So can you guys please help me in this? Let's say her name, Miss Corneisha Butler. Again, she leaves behind 4 beautiful children, 4 beautiful children. And so, to the family of Corneisha Butler, I send you my condolences. I send you my prayers and my love, especially during this holiday season. If you celebrate the holidays during this holiday season, I'm sending you all love and prayers. Let's please get this out. Make this video trend on Twitter, YouTube, everywhere else, Instagram. Make sure we make it trend. Let's say her name, Miss Corneisha Butler. And with that being said, guys, please comment down in the comment section. If you know anything about this, please comment down in the comment section, only with facts, because I am going to fact check you. Okay. And thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, because this is your boy Chef Don. And listen. I told y'all we're going to be talking about a lot more of these stories. But again, I need your help. I need your help covering this. Okay. All right, Dons. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Now, because we are covering so many stories like this, I want you guys to make sure that you also check out the story that we did discuss yesterday in regards to Mr. Rasheem Carter. Okay. Mr. Rasheem Carter, his remains was found over in give me just a second, in Taylorsville, Mississippi. Okay, over in Taylorsville, Mississippi. He cried out for help, and they just did not help him at all. And so I have contacted the family and trying to get some things discussed for him and see if we can get things figured out. But this is definitely Mr. Rasheem Carter. Please check that video out, please, please, please. But above all, we are discussing Miss Corneisha Butler, and I just want to make sure that we get their voices or get their names out there so that we can get the justice that they deserve. All right. Again, let's send prayers out to these families. Subscribe to the channel, bang that notification bell, hit that like button. And with that being said, I will catch you guys in the next video. Justice for Corneisha. I'm sorry, for Corneisha Butler.